Marion, your resident road safety expert, back again for another Q&A. Thank you very much for those questions coming in. Keep them coming in, we love them. And as I say with my trusty subscribe pillow, please hit the button that looks a bit like this down there, and we'd love your support to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. So please do that, and we'll keep that content coming and get a new pillow as well. All right, so on to today's question. So we're here in Hornsby at our training and assessment bench in our training and assessment and centre. And basically I have one of the Sunrise Medical Quickie wheelchairs on display for today's question. So, and it's all strapped up, ready to go, because that's the topic. So the question is, my wheelchair manufacturer requires that I have to have 6 tie-down points on the wheelchair, and I have to use 6 tie-downs on the wheelchair. If I use a heavier rated tie-down, does that mean I can reduce the number of tie-downs and only use 4? So basically what they're saying is that they've got a tie-down that is weight rated to a certain weight rating, and 6 of those together will hold the wheelchair down. But they're saying, what if I just got rid of 2 of them? Well, sorry, let me start again. What if I basically just got rid of all of them and got 4 heavy-duty tie-downs that will cover the whole weight rating? So the answer to that is basically simply no. You can't do it like that. Basically what you need to do is you need to follow the manufacturer's instructions. So the 6 tie-down point, I guess, issue or evolution in this industry has come to us pretty quickly, and it's continuing to come fairly quickly. And we've done a couple of videos on this before. But basically what's starting to happen, if you'll see at the back here, traditionally, what we had before was we would have two tie-downs at the back of a wheelchair and 2 at the front. Now what's happening is the wheelchair manufacturers are requiring 4 at the back and 2 at the front. In this picture, I don't have 2 installed at the front because we don't need to know about that. We're just talking about the ones at the back. So the reason why they've got an extra 2 at the back is not just the increased weight, it's also the load distribution and the load points. So if you look at this wheelchair here, this one has got 6 tie-down points. It's got 4 on the bottom and 2 on the top. So if you have a close look here, these 2 top ones, they're connected to the seat frame, and these are connected to the base frame of the wheelchair. So these are 2 completely different units that are bolted together. Basically, the long and short of it is the manufacturer has determined that the connection between the seat and the base requires additional support, which requires the additional straps, and that's why they've got the tie-downs up here. So it's actually not really relevant to the weight rating. It's got to do with where the unit is being tied down from. So they require you to tie it down from the chair as well as from the base. And that's what you're finding is going to be the situation on the majority of these 6 wheelchair tie-down wheelchairs, or 6 tie-down wheelchairs, is that you will find, or all the ones that we've seen, we've got the 2 tie-downs on the chair, and then we've got the 4 tie-downs on the base. So another way to think about it is that not much has actually changed with wheelchair bases at all. They've all still got 2 tie-downs, 4 tie-downs in total, 2 at the back. But what's happening is these top chairs are becoming quite heavy. They're becoming quite, I guess, involved in terms of support functions, automotive functions. There's all these different kind of rules and regulations coming around the seats, head restraints and so on. So obviously what's happening is there is more load being put onto the seats, and so the seats themselves also need to be tied down. And that's basically what it is. So if the manufacturer says that you need 6 tie-downs to tie down your wheelchair, then you need 6 tie-downs to tie down your wheelchair. You can't chop and change the tie-downs. You can't change weight ratings or anything like that. It's not to do with that. It's got to do with the way that the wheelchair is tied down and the load distribution on the wheelchair and the way the manufacturer has tested it. And when we lock it in the vehicle, it has to be locked and tested, locked and transported in the same way that they've tested it. All right, so hopefully that answers that question. Can we switch down to 4 from 6 tie-downs if we increase the weight rating of the tie-down? The answer is no, you can't. unless the manufacturer allows it. Always go back to the manufacturer's instructions, and if you're unsure, give them a call. The guys at Sunrise, they're our good mates, they're really helpful. Permobil, all the other guys, we're good friends with them all, and they're all really helpful and really genuinely want to help the customers out. So if you contact them, they'll help you understand it, and it's always in print and always in the instructions anyway. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning to that question. We love those questions, keep them coming in. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.